Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I have what I think is going to be probably an interesting video, and I want to share, some of the diagnosis process on this vehicle. This is a 2005 SL500, Mercedes SL500. The customer complaint is the convertible tab not closing. I have actually one of these ones a little newer yesterday. I think it was a 2014 or so, and yeah, the same issue. And here it was one of the flaps. This size they have switches on the one side that shows where the position of everything is. So um, I can see some rib trim, but yeah, well, I guess it's a 2005, right? So it has only, I think it shows only 9,000 miles. So that's what I can see in this car. All right, so for this one you need to have an original scanner. I try to use the Ultra, and it does shows the position of the switches, but it doesn't tell you which switch is what, and it's otherwise very confusing. All right, so I'm in Sentry right now, which is going to take me over to the diagnose area because of the model year. Establishing communication. I got the car running so I can have a better battery voltage while I'm connecting. And no matter what, when you're doing the test on the sunroof or sorry, convertible, you want to make sure that you have the car running. Takes a little to communicate, but that's just a normal way of these scanners. And we can see that the battery voltage is 13.9. It was 14 just a second ago. Now it's 14 again. So it's a good charging system. We'll see what kind of codes we got. I will go over to a full quick test just to see what we find. All right, so let's do a quick test, which is the first selection either way. And this is going to take a little while, so let me be right back when this is done. All right, the quick report just finished up, so let me save this, make sure and click erase. And let me see, this is a little weird sometimes of all the different choices that you have to print. Initial quick test log, final quick test log, print session protocols, print out test step. Let me see this. So let me print. And this is SL5 SL500. I'm just going to save it on the desktop as a PDF. Make sure that's what I need. Multi-contour backrest. The safety time has been exceeded for the following pneumatic branch. And that is in the pneumatic system equipment. The safety time of the power closing has been exceeded for the following pneumatic branch, trunk lead. The safety time of the central locking has been exceeded for the following pneumatic. So yeah, this is definitely what we want. And nice thing we have, all the part numbers, versions, and everything. That's what I like about using the right tool. So this is fine. I can close this. This is the barrier roof. I think I was in the wrong control module since I saw those codes in there. Limit switch up not operator nor has a cable break. Now we can really go by something else. Let me write those down. So I'm not sure if I saw these before there. So B 1262017 and B 1264001. Current and a store. So that's what I was looking for. Loading assist raise lower limit switch. Not operator nor has a cable break. All right, let's see. Now in the actual values. Perfect. This is exactly what I was looking for. All right, function requirements. Everything is agreeing. These are the leads of pump temperature is okay. I cannot really believe that the way that is, operating. I need to flip this a little bit so I can see it from inside the car while I'm operating that. So I'm going to try to close this. It is closing and nothing has changed in here. How about opening? It is opening. I'm see the trunk opening. That center part didn't open up this time even a bit. That's the trunk lid. Yeah, now I have nothing. Not even the trunk lid wants to close. Trying to help him a little bit manually. It's like I said, yeah, it's like no power. I pushed the lead back a little bit my way, and I was able to shut it down. It's just too slow. Trying to just gathered information. This is definitely not what I was experiencing on the car yesterday. Obviously, different year. So again, I'm gonna operate it to open. Yeah, it's not even opening. Yeah, you see, it's like a try and then a stop. So let me close it. Very slow. Too slow. All right, let me open it again. See now, this time I couldn't even open the trunk. Let me close it again. Very slow. I'm just helping it slowly with my hand. I want to keep doing it because I want to create codes. I don't know if it's any other issues that I cannot see. I mean, this for me sounds like a bad main pump. Nothing is disagreeing. And as far as switches here, you see the rollover bar. Okay, we got one disagreeing value here. Activation of the rollover bar not active. Sorry, now limit switch. Okay, no. All right, so that's agreeing with what we have as far as codes. Let's look into what that code is. Function requirement load in assist. Let's just cover the whole bar. I mean the whole. Everything is okay here. Yes. See, I have so much more information here. Hotel will not give you any of this information at all. But yeah, definitely ain't moving now. If I help it by hand, it's closing. Yeah, I was able to close it. All right, I'm gonna shut off the car. I need to open the windows for my scanner cable. Turn it off. Well, actually, let me get off of there. I don't want to do this one. Let's go back into code just one more time. See if anything else set up. And now we got that. The component does not operate or has a cable break. All right, so I'm in the battery roof control module. Card is off. Yeah, I went into all data and identified they had absolutely no information of these codes whatsoever. Nice thing about this is I can click in here. Let me see. Yeah, that will open tests for the component. It's telling me, where the N52, which is the roof control module, and where the installation point S117, which is the loading assist raise lower limit switch, which is not in this picture. Just want to show you then, you go right here on F7, and it shows you where S117 is located, which is going to be very hard to get with the problem we have, because that is not in the trunk lead, it's actually in the convertible top on the driver's side, so it's going to be really hard to get that. As far as test is telling me to, with the switch off, ignition, disconnect the connector, and let's go back to the, it says disconnect connector N52.1. Very hard to read on that picture, but let's say if we find it, disconnect the connector at component S117, which is the limit switch, and then that's the reading we should read. Yeah, very good test as far as getting in there. So looks like this component, the computer for the roof module is right under all this. Very nice, very easy. So I'm gotta think of how to approach this. Yeah, I keep thinking on a hydraulics problem here because it's not raising up. I mean, I raised the codes. Now we have no code to store. And I'm checking out the pump. This is again on the roof. As you can see, it says RBC. That's the hydraulic pump for the barrier roof, as they call here. Let's see the limit switches. Well, it's going to be a little hard to see with all those recognitions in there. Barrier open, yes. Barrier rollover bar, yeah, recognize. So everything is as it should. Timber frame close, yes. So yeah, everything looks like as it should. Trunk lid open, no. Trunk lid closed, yes. And the rest is okay. Actuations. When I go inside the car and watch that while I'm pressing the open. I put you guys here. And for my records as well, I can revisit the footage. I know it's a little weird angle, but just bear with me. So so hard to see both sides. You see, it's recognized that it's operating the pump. I'm trying to open the lid. It's now not even, I mean, like almost nothing open. I release it. Let's see what it stays on. It says backup transistor, open barrier roof, closed barrier roof, and open tubular frame and locks. Yeah, because look how much I opened. That's all I could open this time. I mean, probably 4 inches. I'm gonna keep you guys now this time in here so you can see that even the way it is right now, I cannot even uh, close that almost. I am operating the closing, and it takes so long time to try to do that. Yeah, it is recognizing that let's see what it says. Open side flap for rear shelf and hydraulic pump that was on with me trying to close it. But see, it gets to a point right now that doesn't want to go up or down. I don't think this is a switch. I can see it trying, but this again, guys, for me sounds like a bad pump because it's not. I mean, electrical can be possible that we might have some issues in there, but for experience, that sounds more like a bed pump. And then if I go right here to, let me get you guys to here. At that status of pump temperature is 30 degrees Celsius. And hydraulic unit, okay. Yes. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Everything's working perfect. But it's just the system doesn't work. So I don't know how are they saying that that is good in here. I guess it's just that senses power, maybe. I don't know. But for me, that sounds like a bad hydraulic pump. So I gotta look into more information where it's located and then start doing some testing there. I'm following my thoughts. So we'll see.